Okay. So if we are solving for y when x equals 0, because we know what x is, I'm going to plug 0 in for every time I see x, right? 4 times 0 minus 5y equals 20. And I'm going to go ahead and circle the y because I want to remember that's what I'm trying to get by itself. That's what I'm trying to solve for. So I'm going to scratch out 4 times 0 because it equals 0. And Sean got it right? Yep. Then I'm going to divide by negative 5. Perfect. On both sides. Y equals negative 4. Perfect. So you guys know what you're doing. Okay, and then what's my ordered pair look like?
0, comma, negative 4.
Good. Is that ringing some bells?
Yep.
That looks familiar? Okay. So on this side we're solving for x when y equals 0. So I'm going to bring that equation down. Oh, no. I'm going to plug 0 in for y. So 4x minus 5 times 0 equals 20. What's my first step? Cross what out?
That negative 5 and 0.
So scratch out negative 5 times 0 because it equals 0. Then what? Divide by 4. Perfect. And what is 20 divided by 4?
5.
5. Good. And my ordered pair?
5, comma, 0.
Perfect. Because x equals 5, so I'm putting that first. 5 comma 0. And on this first step over here, I forgot to cross out the negative 5s, if that matters to your brain to help you remember how to do the work. So I'm going to write down these real quick so I remember, because it's going to disappear. Okay. Next one. Who wants to help me with that?
4.
Morgan does? All right, tell me what to do.
So it's going to be negative 4. Parentheses 0.
Perfect.
Plus 12y equals negative 12.
Nice. Okay. What then?
And then you go to your own. You go to the 12y.
And do what?
Divided by. No, baby, no.
No, well, I mean, eventually you will.
Yeah. That's 12. That's 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You good.
I'm going to
You
cross,
circle your variable. Yeah, you're going to cross that out.
circle the variable, yes. And then now tell me what you were going to say.
Divide.
By 12. Perfect. Okay. So really, if we had skipped everything we did and jumped right to dividing by 12, you'd probably still get it right. So Morgan knew what she was doing, but we just want it to look a little clearer, so we're not actually accidentally factoring in these numbers. And what is 12 divided by 12?
I was going to say 0, I mean 1.
1. What's negative 12 divided by 12?
Negative.
Negative 1. Good. And my ordered pair then?
Negative 1. 0. 1. 0. That means
0, negative 1.
What? I'm telling y'all.
Remember, because x equals 0?
My brain tells me don't.
Something, you don't have to do it this way, but if it helps you, remember at the end. So look over here real quick. I'm going to write the beginning of the ordered pair for this part. So just so I don't forget, I'm going to write comma 0. You see that? Oh, that little hand is in the way. I'm going to write comma 0. Okay, so I know that I'm trying to find x. Does everybody see that? You don't have to do this, but Morgan, she made the mistake of saying negative 1, 0 over here. But if you do that at the very beginning, then you shouldn't make that mistake. Okay? Who wants to lead me through this one?
Oh, so this is easy.
How about Jonathan? John number 1.
Assassination. Do x, sorry, negative 4y, yeah,
Negative 4x.
yeah, 4x,
Mm-hmm.
plus 12 0
Good.
equals negative 12.
All right, thank you. And what do I do from there?
Figure variable,
Circle the variable, okay?
draw your line inequality,
Okay?
then you do cross out 12.
Good job. Yep, because we know that equals 0.
You divide negative 4, both sides. Negative 4, negative 12 divided by negative 4 equals 3.
Good. And that's positive 3, which you said that correctly. That was very good. Because a negative divided by a negative equals a positive, okay? So x equals 3. So then that ordered pair, since I... 3 comma 0. And since I already have the 0 written in over here, I know exactly where to put that 3. Also because we know that x comes before y. Okay? And then if you look at the instructions, it says that you are supposed to plot the points and graph the line, right?
Yep.
So I'm writing these down so I don't lose it. 3, 0. I hope everyone's paying attention because this is what's on your quiz. Okay. Does everyone have this written down?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to graph this first point, 0, negative 4. So I'm going to start at the origin. John and Andy, please pay attention. I'm going to start at the origin, and because it says 0 for x, I'm not going to go left to right, but then I'm going to go down 4.
Wait, baby, what?
What? 0 coming to negative 4, right?
Yeah, I went to the left hand.
Oh. Well, just make sure you can correct it. Make sure you correct it because it's for a grade. Okay? And Tamara, can you tell me where 5, 0 goes?
You go up 5, right?
Right 5. Remember?
Is it one that zeros in front?
So, you know x comes before y, right, in the alphabet? So, this is the x-axis, right here. So, if x equals 5, then I know I have to move along here 5. And then it's 5, 0, so I don't go up or down. 5, 0. And then I'm going to draw my line and try my best. That wasn't bad. Make sure you get those arrows on there. And what did the directions say on the front?
Label.
Label, thank you. Good job. And that is line A. And then, who wants to graph 0, negative 1? Who wants to plot it? I mean, you do? Okay. Tell me what to do.
No, baby, no.
So it's gonna do down.
Start from the order.
Start from origin.
Mm-hmm.
And go down one.
And go down 1. Perfect. That one was really easy, okay? Because
That was so hard.
x is a 0, so you don't go left or right, and y is negative 1. Nice. Okay, and Kaylin, why don't you graph this point for me? Or plot it, I mean. 3, 0.
Start at the origin, go over 3.
Perfect. And then you don't go up or down because it's a 0. And then we're going to draw the line, connect the dots, and remember to go across the coordinate plane, right? And draw the arrows. And what's my last step, Kaylin? You have it on yours. I see. B.
Put B.
Yep, B. Good job. Okay, so make sure you are paying attention to those directions on your quiz. If it tells you to plot the points and label them, Don't leave these off because you'll miss points, okay? Make sure you use your straight edge all the time, but especially on quizzes because they're worth more. Right, so the line goes all the way through, it goes through the dots, we've got the arrows, and it's labeled, okay? Is everybody ready for the quiz?
No, I am, but can I get my pencil back, Chief?
What?